Yeah, I think yeah, if you're a one-dimensional team and like we've had our struggles in the past of running the ball, I think teams, just do their best to take away the passing game, take away the receivers and the quarterback, and try to force you to beat them one way. I think the more you can do, obviously, the more balanced you are. Teams start to have to they start to respect that a little bit, and maybe. Not lean on just defending the pass, just defending the run. They have to do a little bit of both. So that's something that, obviously, like I said, did a good job of last week, and hope to keep it consistent.
What jumps out to you about Dallas's defense?
Everything. I think just all three levels of their defense. They've got playmakers. They got some studs over there. Starts up front. DeMarcus Lawrence, one of the top defensive ends in the NFL. Tyrone Crawford, really good three-tech in the league. He's kind of played three-tech DN. He's been there for a long time. A couple other edge guys, Gregory, Charlton, or linebackers, obviously, whatever. If Sean Lee plays, I mean, he's one of the most dynamic linebackers you got. And Jalen Smith's another guy who flies around. I mean, it's just they do a lot of different things. They give you a lot of movement. They give you a lot of stunts up front. They make you they really trust your technique on every single play. So, the biggest thing, obviously, it's going to be a road game. It's going to be loud. We're going to have to make sure the communication is on point. We know where everybody's going.
DJ, how are you
Feel good.
feeling?
Yeah. I mean, it's no. I feel. It's regular season. I don't know if anybody's 100% healthy. Everybody's fighting through some different things. I'm no different, but kind of went through the same thing last week, and it is what it is, man. Got to go day by day. But today, I did a lot more practice and feel pretty good.
TJ, what's it like when you're winning up front in a game and you're really putting a game away? When you've really got things humming like that, what's it feel like?
It's obviously one of the best feelings you can have on a game day. Just knowing that you're having success running the ball, you're protecting the quarterback well. The offense and the skill guys are obviously getting some good stats and some good numbers. Like to put it in the end zone a few more times, but it's all the hard work you see start to pay off from. Not just from last week or the season, but since we got here in April. I mean, that's been something. That's the type of game we've been talking about playing since we got together as a group in April. So, it was definitely fun to pay off. But you know what? That's in the past in our mind. We put that to bed really on Monday, and got a new challenge ahead of us in Dallas. They're a very good defense.
Sean Lee doesn't go, looks like White and Van Der Esch will play a lot more. What have you seen from him on tape?
Yeah, he's a big linebacker. I think they've got him listed at 6'4", 6'5", and looks about 250, 260. So he's kind of an old school, kind of thumping guy, and athletic, physical. I mean, he's got every single tool you ask for a linebacker. There's a reason he was the number one pick, or first round pick. The guy can do it all. He can cover. He can play the run physically, and he's definitely one of those guys that whatever Sean's situation is, he's a guy that I'm sure they feel confident he can step in and not miss a beat.
What impresses you most about what Kerryon Johnson has done so far?
I think just the consistency I think he brings. I think he works hard every single day. That you guys don't get to see a lot, but in the meetings, the walkthroughs, practice, I think he's a guy who, he just comes to work every day, tries to get better every single day, and he's definitely got some great attributes when he's running the ball too, as far as the vision that he has, the way he's able to set up blocks, the patience that it takes sometimes for let those longer blocks kind of develop. I think those are all very good tools, and I think he obviously let it all shine last week with a nice performance.
A lot was made about the run blocking. Obviously, you guys did a good job last week to free carrying out. But Stafford's he's the least sacked quarterback in the league right now, at least among starters. I was just curious how much pride you guys take in that number, what you guys are doing better up front to make that happen. How good this offense can be when he's not in pressure.
Yeah, obviously we take a tremendous amount of pride in making sure he has a clean jersey. I'm not going to say it's perfect because it hasn't been. I mean, there's been times where there's been some slips here and there in communication, technique, whatever it is, and he's taking some hits. I think he's doing a good job getting the ball out on time, which is important. And through the first 3 weeks, I think everybody realizes that when you talk to him, he says good protection, but you watch the film and it's just a group of guys in that O-line room that we feel like we can always do better. So obviously that's really goal number one, is making sure you take care of the quarterback.
All right, guys, thanks.
Yep. All right.
Thank you, TJ.